I'm so freaking sleepy. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Hopefully good. Hopefully dunking you in the soup. Why? Why? Sad because my weekend is over. It's Wednesday. How long is your weekend? That's like me saying like it's been a week and Monday through Wednesday. Oh, that's your weekend? You have like a different weekend, I guess. Also, hi Freyhalla. Happy birthday, by the way. I don't want to forget. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Congrats on being born. Have I missed any birthdays? Have I missed any birthdays? Oh, maybe? I hope not. Hold on. Where's my... It's so far. I don't think so. Did we get last week? Or no? Did we get last week? Maybe I missed birthdays. I wrote a bunch of people's birthdays in my planner at the start of the year. In case I missed it from last week. I remember doing pandas. I don't think I remember anybody else's. Happy birthday! Definitely Wolf! Happy birthday Ectoplasm! Happy birthday Larai! Happy birthday Creep Sea Fishing! And happy birthday Westrap! Everybody. Everybody! Yippee! In case I forgot. Happy birthdays. Happy birthdays! You were dying, so it was okay. Wow, you could have just said something. I would have said happy birthday if you said something. I can't remember everything. I don't check always. I would have said happy birthday though. I would have said it. I would have. I'm so tired. I went to an appointment this morning and she was like, "You're usually so peppy." And I was like, "I see B. I want to go back to bed so badly, but I can't. I cannot go back to bed." I can sleep after I talk to my mice. I can sleep. You've been sick. I'm very stressed for like no real reason, and so my body decides to explode. I don't know why. I'm like cursed. I feel like that's like not an abnormal thing. It happens to a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, but oh my goodness. I just get exploded. I get exploded. It's okay. Soon, I will be... Well, eventually, I will be less stressed out, and then I will stop exploding. This is my goal. This is my life goal. No longer exploding. I'm currently ignoring signs of illness right now so I can cure myself through gaslighting. Maybe don't. maybe don't do that. Nah, it's gonna work. But you're sick. But you're sick. Yeah, wait, yeah. What are your symptoms? Are you like what are your symptoms? Are you like sick or are you like chilling? I feel like that does matter. If you're like running a fever or something, maybe rest. Hi, New Here. Hello, New Here. Welcome. I'm a mouse. Coughing, running nose, headache. I'm just ignoring it. It's not great. Gotta be honest. Flu. Plague. Death. Plague. Plague. Sorry, Naka. Plague. You will die. I got one of those TikToks of the guys who do like the fake medieval live streams where they like. Do you guys know what? You guys probably don't know what that is. There's like these TikToks of the guys who pretend they're in like medieval time, and they do like a fake live stream. I got one about the plague recently. I got one about the plague. No, not the Ren Fair. I forgot those guys existed. They still make them. Sometimes they don't hit though, I will say. But sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. I was watching a video yesterday about a con man who at one point was diagnosed with imminent death. He got better. I feel like if I were to go to the doctor, I feel like they would just be like, that's crazy. Disease? And I'd be like, Mines, can we ban Barnaby? yeah, those guys. They'd be like, I don't know. That sounds rough. That's crazy-itis. Yeah. Also, Kron, that's kind of messed up. Like to say something like that. Oh, just because I'm part mouse, I can't go to the doctor. I have to go to the vet. That's kind of, I don't know. That's kind of messed up to say to somebody. Yeah, I'm also part girl. I'm part girl too. They'll take you more serious at the vet. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, that's... Wow. Messed up. Messed up to say something like that. Messed up. I can't go to the normal doctor. Give that guy Naka's plague. casting plague upon you. I wanted to play Zelda today, but the vet is probably cheaper. I don't know about that. But I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. The vet is expensive. The vet is so expensive. If you go to the vet, it's like $1 million. You'll take your cat to the vet and you'll be like, help, I think she's sick. And they look at her and they go, nah, she just kind of sucks. $600. And I'm like, ugh. Why? Only 600? Ugh, don't remind me. I'm gonna take both of my cats to the vet. I think it was like this time last year, and it was like an amount of money. I won't lie. I was like, wow. Ow. my entire timeline today, by the way, has been like Elden Ring and Bloodborne for some reason. I don't know why. I'm trying. I don't know. I don't understand anything that I'm being shown. I don't know if like I don't know. I don't know. Time to play? I do want to play. I do want to play Bloodborne. It's true. Not Mob Psycho. I did get some Mob Psycho. I did. Did you guys see the Mob Psycho? Potential Mob Psycho countdown? People think it's Reagan OVA. I don't think it's Reagan OVA. I don't want to go back into the mines. Don't send me back there. I don't want to go back there. That's rough, buddy. No! No! We're not watching it. You get to choose? Dude. You guys... Okay. You guys definitely don't remember this. But I don't know if you guys know this. See, not that I think that you guys would ever doubt me, okay? I don't think you would doubt me or my Fujoism or my dedication, okay? But I don't know if you guys know this. Mob Psycho had a really bad mobile game. Like a really bad mobile game. And I kind of miss it every single day. Because they would just put the boys in like the most random outfits. And it was kind of awesome. Was it match 3? I think it was. It was like a puzzle. It was like a puzzle thing. I remember Cow Mob and Baseball Mob were like... They were crazy. Because of Cow Mob! Yes! If you ever seen, like, Mob dressed up in, like, a little cow outfit, it was, like, literally canon. It was, like, actually canon. Like, they put him in the outfit. And then they had, like, a whole baseball set where, like, all of the boys were in baseball uniforms with, like, shorts. And I was sitting here like, you know what you're doing, right? Right? It was like the one of those moments where I was like, dude, this is like Blue Archive for women. And like, that's not... They don't do that. That's not a thing usually. So that was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. I remember that. It was pretty awesome. Yeah. I miss it. It went out of service like so fast. Why are you always so knowledgeable about mobile games? I'm a girl, I guess. I don't know. That happens if you don't have the dedicated whales? Well, because basically, it was like art inspiration. It was like art inspiration. More or less, I feel. Because like, they would just put out a set and people would just be like, wow. I don't know if it ever got like, actually like, like, I don't know if people like actually, yeah, psychic battle. Bob Psycho 100 psychic battle is shutting down. Yeah, we know, dude. Oh, man. Oh, psychic puzzle. Psychic Puzzle was the one that they put them in outfits because it was like their little chibis. It was their little chibis, and people were like, wait, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, could I even find Mob Psycho Psychic Puzzle? Because I don't think anybody like archived this. Like, well, because I remember when it got shut down, people were like, we need to archive this right now. Because of like all the little outfits and stuff. It was crazy. Why did they do this? No, they did. They made acrylics with the outfits. This was insane. Why did they do this? Well, I know why they did this, but like, why did they do this? So like, for example, this was one of the mob ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was the one with all of them where it was hold on. So this was Halloween. I remember this. I remember this. And this was like everybody's outfit. So you could say this went over well. It definitely didn't go bad. But yeah. I really feel like people don't realize that this existed. Like at all. Like I don't think anybody knew that this existed. Oh yeah, here's the maid one. That was the maid one. They had maid outfits. I'm posting something in the live channel related to this. Please look. Oh no. Here's the maids. Maids. They had a maid one. Yeah, so if you ever saw fan art of these where it was like the boys, and they were like dressed up all cute or whatever. This is what this was from. It was from this game. Like, it was real. It was real. It was real. It was real. I'm just like, why? Cause they knew. They knew. They knew. That's why. That's why. That's why. That's why. I wish I could give you a different answer. Yeah, like yeah, this was crazy. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, this was official. Mob Psycho Psychic Puzzle was literally Blue Archive for women. And I'm really sad that they got rid of it. This explains so much outfit art I saw. Yeah, so like any outfits you saw are like little things like that. Like it was from this, most likely. Like, it was like a canon thing. It was a canon thing. If you guys want to scroll through, there's a mob puzzle Tumblr blog that used to, like, translate everything and, like, showed off all the gachas and stuff. I don't know if this has, like, everything. Maybe. There was so much. I still can't believe this existed. But yeah, if you didn't know, Mob Psycho Puzzle. If you didn't know, I'm so sorry that I showed this to you today. But there you go. I want to say hi to people now, I think. Thank you for sharing. Well, if you were ever into Mob Psycho, I'm sure you saw the fan art of them in those outfits. To which you would be like, wow, the fans of this are crazy, not knowing that it was official content. Also, yesterday, Kariko, thank you for subscribing. You said good afternoon. Thank you. And Sambi, thank you for subscribing as well. That was yesterday. I couldn't say anything. But yeah, okay. Redeem your hello, or you can say hi in YouTube, and I'll try to say hi and not die. Free hello tangents always good. I have a problem. I miss Mob Psycho. The cats, yeah, the cats. Cats. Just one? I think it's like a collective kind of derangement, you could say. So yeah, probably just one. Yuki, hello! Naka, hello! Starman, hello! Jimmy, hello! Junie, hello! Ama, hello! Saki, hello! Goblin, hello! Doctrings, hello! Mistress, hello! Dr. Peppy, hello! Turtsy, hello! Fripple, hello! Serum, hello! Beatree, hello! Dwayne, hello! Dre, hello! Tanaic, hello! Lorai, hello! And happy late birthday! Ethan, hello! Sardorius, hello! Dougal, hello! Tofu, hello! Minecraft, hello! Owen, hello! Ufug, hello! Simbi, hello! Sarah, hello! Lamp, hello! Shorty, hello! Miracle, hello! Heisme, hello! Nick, hello! Burb, hello! Halo, hello! Joey, hello! Kronglon, hello! Guffle, hello! Abby, hello! Kyle, hello! Mega, hello! Sven, hello! Mini Tonko, hello! Ipacek, hello! Minty, hello! LMP, hello! Nova, hello! Dark with Feast, hello! Burrito, hello! Inkswatch, hello! Jackie, hello! Westrap, hello! Faceless, hello! Also, happy late birthday, Westrap! SCH, hello! Michorin, hello! Jax, hello! Vortex, hello! Ruby, hello! Ijimato, hello! Hiwailon, hello! Sub-Zero, hello! Vuvan, hello! Jericho, hello! Aqua, hello! Metronome, hello! Murphy, hello! Eco, hello! Colin, hello! Stella, hello! Kitty, hello! Eagle, hello! Ankus, hello! Jacob, hello! Junto, hello! Adeptus, hello! Faye, hello! Smokey, hello! Person, hello! Pomfta, hello! Super Soul Spark, hello! Godo, hello! Takizo, hello! Heap, hello! TK Beam, hello! Rocket Papaya, hello! Soup, hello! King Ja, hello! Grandmom, hello! Coffin, hello! Frey, hello! Vatting, hello! Get Biscuits, hello! Hi, hi! Yeah. Yippee! We did cats yesterday. Let's watch Mob Psycho while Mimi is on break. What the heck? You hate me? They gave mobs thigh highs for baseball. Yep, yeah. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm ill. Dillard, hello. It's in live. Yeah, it is in live. If I recall correctly. There's a mouse Reagan. I know, yeah. Yeah. The baseball outfits were crazy. Why did they do that? Like, I actually, to this day, I still remember when this came out, and people were like a everybody's looking around the room type of moment. I remember the fan art. It's like one of those things where it's like, why? I have some guesses. Well, I do too. However, I feel like it's very rare for like girls to get fan service like that. Like, especially in like more like shonen leaning like properties. Like, you know, it's kind of like one of those things where they know the Fujos will show up no matter what, right? Like, JJK doesn't need to put Yuji in thigh highs because like the Fujos are already there, right? And like Mob is like not even like a Fujo targeted thing, really. I mean, they had Fujo fans, obviously, but I still thought that was insane. They were like, here's your puzzle game. By the way, all of the gacha outfits are going to be the boys in like different costumes and thigh highs and skirts and stuff. Enjoy. Like, what? Okay. I mean, yeah, like people ate their food, but also it was also a really bad game. I feel like I should know that it was like a really bad game. And then they made another game, and that game was also really bad, and it didn't have the good outfits, so... But... Truly, a match 3 game for women. Was this running concurrently to the anime? I think so, because there was such a large break between, like, what, season 2 and, like, season 3? Was it 3 seasons total? I know they finished it, right? Am I crazy? I don't know. I read Mob Psycho, so I don't remember. I do remember they did the oh my god, my brain. Oh, they did like a premiere of the season 2 in the thing? In theaters, they did like the premiere of season 2, and I remember I went and I watched it by myself, and I was so mad because I was hanging out. I was alone, and well, my mom dropped me off. She refused to go with me, and I was like, okay. So my mom dropped me off at the movie theater, and I went alone to the premiere of season 2, and I felt really awkward because there was like a bunch of like couples and stuff, and so it was like me and like 3 couples, and I was like, first off, why are you taking your girl to Mob Psycho? Couples of Mob Psycho. No, it was really weird. Also, hi Kay. It was like really strange. So, but the thing is that they played the Reagan like recap, like movie first. They played the Reagan like recap of season 1 movie first, which is like an hour long or something. And then they played the 1 episode of season 2 right after, which is the one where he gets like, that's the plant one, isn't it? So that was like a really strange like double whammy of sorts, because like the first episode of season 2 is like, it's an episode. If I'm recalling correctly. So I really feel like I had the experience of all time in this like random movie theater that I made my mom drive like an hour out to, where it was me, age like 2 to 3 couples, and Reagan. So I don't know. I enjoyed it, I guess. I don't know. It was something. I don't know. I don't know if I ever finished season 3. I know I read the manga. I finished the manga, but I don't know if I watched. Did I watch season 3? I don't think I like mentally could handle it, because no, it's season 2. When is the breakup arc? This is gonna not make sense to literally anyone for me to say it like that. That's season 2, right? Okay, yeah. I think I dropped off at some point during season 2 because I was like, I don't think I can handle this. Hi Kborn, and hi Jiru, and hi Intelligent. I read it because it took forever for them to like make more anime. Which I'm not mad about, because I feel like the anime was like really, really well done, which is good. But I did read it because I was in like Fujo world. I was in Fujo World. So I had to read it. And I also basically only remember different parts of Mob Psycho by like Fujo titling. So because I'm like, when is the breakup arc? when's the part where they break up? Dude, when did that happen in the anime? which immediately made sense. So I mean, I guess it works, even though I feel like that's like the Fujo terminology. But it's like Lupin. But yeah. It was a good arc. It was a good arc. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I can't go back there. Who in the Discord do you think best represents? So I don't know how to like break this to you guys, but I mean Reagan's fine and all, but my derangement is not Reagan. Like he's fine. I actually do have a favorite male Mob Psycho character. And it's not Reagan. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's Tochiro. It's Tochiro. And also, like, look-y, like, I like Mogami a lot, too. So, like, Reagan's cool, but, like, you're supposed to like Reagan. So... Mogami, I love Mogami. Which feels, like, wildly unsurprising. I feel... I mean, like, Reagan's hot, but, like... You know... Bad dad? Do I need to replay MGS2 sometime? I would! Also, hi, Kimchi! April is over! No, it's never too late. It's never too late! I remember we were doing the last, like, fight in MGS2, and I think I explained that I read all of My Hero until they started to redeem Endeavor. So... I know what I'm about! I know what I'm about to... And then I dropped it. Because it was bad. It's okay to scar your son and try to kill your other one? Okay, well, yes. Yes, actually. It is, actually. Patricide is cool. Because it is! It's like my favorite trope! Oh my gosh, Meganami! Welcome, thank you for member. I'm so sorry. I like when a son kills his father. I think it's awesome. That's my hot take. Thousand Cookies? I don't think I ever finished that. I still can't believe they tried to redeem Endeavor. Personally, I think he should have died. Zuko. Yeah, you love Star Wars. So I've read Star Wars fanfic, but I never like got through Star Wars. But I have read Star Wars fanfiction, which is basically the same, I think. Oh, I watched all of The Mandalorian. I did watch all of The Mandalorian because I thought he was hot. So I watched it. Why? Because he's hot. Okay, fair. Yeah, because he's hot. The helmet, yeah. Yeah. I won't lie. Are you a mask truther? Well, Pedro Pascal is also like an attractive man. Like truly, like he is also just an attractive guy. I do like the mask though. But I mean, he does take it off at one point, and I'm like, yeah, no, he's attractive. Detective! Hi, hi. I think Endeavor's Redemption was better than I expected to be done. Okay, so I don't think it was like terribly done, but I do think they should have let the bike kill him. Is that crazy? I don't know. I think I'm right, but that's just me, because everybody hates me. They hate me specifically, and they want me to die. It would have been cool. It would have been cool. That's the thing. Yeah, it would have been cool. They should have both died. I think I read a fanfic where that happened, and I quite enjoyed it, if I'm being honest. And it made me happy. Personally. So... You guys don't hate me. I feel like you guys understand me. Also, I don't know if I should be allowed to speak right now. I'm so sleepy. Your old coworker liked him too, right? No, so she thought he was like a beautiful, like loving husband. She was like, he is such a husband, and that's his family. And I was like, all right, I don't know if I see that. Did she even read it? No, she did. Not even translated. Which is the crazy part. But no, she liked him in like a very like Yume Joshi, like he is a good man, I'm standing by him kind of way. Which I thought was interesting, to say the least. And I said that I thought he was a bad person, and that made him hot. And she was like, no, 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 he loves his wife. And I was like... No! The mind of a delusion. I mean, that's really it, I fear. Also, hi, Berrybug fan. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I kind of support it, I think. I thought it was kind of awesome. I Emerald. Something about it was kind of awesome. Also, I keep wanting to get into JJK for, what's his name? Toji? But the fact that, like, so many people seem to like him makes me think that he's, like, not as bad as he could be. And that feels kind of, like, disappointing. I kind of loved my life when I read through My Hero and, like, everyone hated Endeavor. I was like, this is awesome. Because, like, I feel like often when a character is, like, a bad guy, that's where I thrive. That's where I thrive, truthfully. I think they should be terrible people. And when the fandom doesn't, like, agrees and they all also hate them, that's, like, even better. Because then I get to, like, sit there and, like, twirl my hair when I read tweets that are like, this is the worst character of all time, and he's a terrible person, and I can't believe anybody would ever like him, and anybody who likes him has something deeply wrong with them, and I'm like, yeah. I'm not even being like a hipster fujo. Like I like it because it's like I don't want you guys cause they uwu them, man. This is okay, you guys like don't get it. You're like, no, oh my gosh, Mimi wants to be different. Mimi wants to be different. It's like no. It's because when a fandom likes a bad character, they make them like good. They make them like a good person. They're like, no, he's not that bad actually. Like he's misunderstood. Like you don't get it. Like he did that because he had to. And like that's why they baby girl him. They baby girl him. That's a prime example of that. Exactly. Also, hi, Ant. He had to do it for the best. No one baby girls Toji. That's like, I don't know how to tell you this. That is like factually incorrect. I've seen them baby girl him. I've seen baby girl him. Which already makes me like, okay, that's no. I'm sorry you had to find out like this. I'm sorry you had to find out like this. I'm sorry. He don't got internet. Half the art of him is him as a slightly lame boyfriend. Yes. So much of the stuff I see of him is like him, like people are like, oh, I wish he was like my deadbeat boyfriend who lives in my house. And I'm like, like, okay. He sold his baby? Yeah. No, I know. That's about the only thing I know about it. I legit don't even know what happens in that series. I don't know how the world works or their powers. Like, I'll be reading the fanfic and they'll start doing something or talking about something. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like, I don't get it. It makes it even better. It really doesn't. Sometimes Gojo? Sometimes Gojo is there. And then I get really confused. Because I don't know what's going on with that guy at all. Like, not even slightly. Sometimes he's there. And I'm like, what do you do? They just making shit up. I kind of got that vibe. I like could not figure out what was wrong with him. I don't know. Or a farming. Oh, okay. Well, the fics are crazy though. I will say the fics are crazy. I just like, I read the fanfics and then occasionally like something happens and I go, okay. I really need to stop. It's JJK did teach me that I don't need to read the series to understand the yaoi, because I did this with One Piece. And I don't know if I regret it or not. I feel conflicted at times. But I didn't do it with JJK. I did try, I tried reading JJK and I tried watching JJK. I tried really hard and I just couldn't really get into it. And then I went and read the fanfics and I was like, okay, like basically none of this happens in universe. Like the only time that like I kind of need to understand the like power system is like when Gojo shows up. But when Gojo shows up, I don't really get what's happening. And so I just kind of like move on with my life. But I read Toji's Wikipedia page and that was all I needed to do. And I read like half of Megami's and I was like, okay, that's I've got it. I understand the plot. And then I just moved on. And I read fanfics and I enjoyed my life. But yeah, and do you know what made me so mad? You made me so mad about in fairness with One Piece Yaoi. Okay, so Boogie, the thing is I genuinely thought they would be on the boat. And I was like, well, if they're on the boat, I need to understand the world because they're probably gonna be on the boat. They're never on the boat. They just take the characters off the boat and put them into like other situations. And why aren't they on the boat? I don't know. So I thought it was like deeply important for me to understand the like world building because I know One Piece like goes the boat and then like the different islands, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to understand both the boat and the different islands and all of that stuff. And so I read it and then I'm like, okay, I can finally read the fanfics. And then I go to read the fanfics and they're never on the boat. Or the island. Or the island. They're writing like the type of novels you would find aimed at like 30-year-old married women. And this isn't a diss, but like it's literally like, you know those like those like dark fantasy novels where it's like he's a brooding CEO and I am a college student and he wants me. That's what they write for Law Luffy. And like, does it kind of hit? Yeah, it kind of hits. I'm not gonna lie. But also, I didn't need to understand anything about One Piece to read that! I didn't need to know anything about One Piece! Lustra, thank you for resubscribing. Those tend to be out of character anyway, so enjoy. I don't know, man. I truly believe that they are in character. Like, I don't think... Like, cause I've read multiple different ones and the characters do always act the same, but they do put them in, like, weird settings, like, every single time. So, I don't know. Also, hi, Noble. But yeah, this is my struggle. And sometimes I came in mid yap. No, it's okay. I'm talking about yaoi. I have had yaoi on the mind recently. Apparently that's my life. Oh, I saw Metal Gear yaoi on my timeline earlier, but it wasn't something I recognized. But it was really good. Scarlet, is that like a? Is that a pun or is this like a real comment? This is how actually I think you can tell my mental state based on like how much I'm like fujoing out. If I'm fujoing out more, something is like deeply wrong with me, I think. There's like something like really wrong with me if I'm more fujo than usual. It's my coping mechanism. That one artist we talked about a few streams ago has been integrated into my Twitter feed now. They're pretty good. Saw something about stretching, so I think it was a pun. Scarlett said, to be fair, you really have to stretch things to make a Luffy romance work. I don't know if I agree with that. Why can't this boy love? Why is his only love the ocean? No, know it's a pun. I get it, 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 I get it. I get it, I get it. I get it, I get it. There's only love as his friends and law. Luffy stretches because yeah, no, I read this stupid manga. I am well aware. By the way, you know what sucks? That doesn't even come up in the fan fictions. They don't even use it. They use Law's powers though. There's a really, really freaky fanfic where they use Law's powers. And it's awesome! It's really cool. I'm just saying. It's really cool. So for that reason alone, I'm very happy that I read One Piece. I'm gonna be so incredibly for real. I do not know any of the Straw Hat's powers outside of Luffy. I don't know if laws can be like explained. And I truthfully, sometimes I wonder if Oda even really knows how it works. I don't think so. I think this Fujo who wrote that fic has like the best understanding I've ever seen of how his powers work. Because it's like really weird. But it is awesome. So that's my opinion. There's so much that can be done there. It was pretty crazy. I thought everyone outside of Luffy just didn't have powers. Yeah. Law is just whatever can loosely be considered surgery in the most loosest of sense. Yeah. 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 Too long didn't read. Law's main ability allows him to safely disconnect body parts of anyone in his domain expansion. Yeah. Including organs, yes. That is true. It's kinda awesome. I remember I had to keep like Googling, like I was reading this fic and then I would like Google stuff and find like power scalers like arguing with each other. Because I was like, wait, what? Can he do that? And then I'd be like, da, 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 and then I'd be like, and then a bunch of people would be arguing and they'd be like, and the answer is, I don't know. And then I go back to the fanfic and I'd be like, wait, can you do that? And then I'd be like, da, 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 da. And the answer was, I don't know. So, props to that Fujo. She was wild and I support her. Truthfully. Yaoi power scalers. So like I feel like Fujos are like kind of power scalers. Low-key. Did you read any fanfic with Buggy? No. I know people had like a crush on him for a bit and I don't see it. Personally. No, saying Fujos are power scalers is not. It's true though, because Fujos will understand a bunch of characters' like abilities inside and out for the sake of putting them into fanfic, which means that I truly believe that most Fujos could go head to head with like a power scaler. Like absolutely, absolutely. It's not slander. It's true. Oh, I'm so right, dude. When I wrote Genshin fanfic for a bit. I wrote Genshin fanfic for a time. And when I was writing Genshin fanfic, I I literally read every single in-game item description and all of the in-game books and like all that kind of stuff. By the way, in case you didn't know, Genshin's lore doesn't make any sense and it contradicts itself literally constantly. But I needed to know. So I kept reading it. And it upset me. It upset me. It was so annoying. We'll just be reading though. Is the main argument? No, it's just people like to like pair. They like to include. I mean, you have to have a deep and vast understanding of how Law's powers work if you want to include it in your fanfiction. That's the idea. You have to know. You have to know. You have to know. Also, people literally like they would get into arguments. They'd be like, actually, I don't know. You wrote that, but I don't think that he could actually do that because blah 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 blah. Like it's crazy. They're dedicated. They're dedicated to it. It is peer reviewed. It's crazy. There was a My Hero author that I used to read. I don't know if any of you guys would know who this is. If you do, leave me alone, okay? But there was a My Hero fanfic author that I used to read who's like a registered, like she's like a nurse or something. Like she's an ER nurse, I think. And boy, could you tell. It was like crazy. Like I'd be reading and I'd be like, whoa. I was like, this is insane. Why do you know that? Why do you know that? Why do you know that? It was pretty awesome though. I won't lie. I will not lie. It was pretty awesome. But it was kind of crazy. Especially because sometimes like in her like author notes, she'd have to be like, yeah, sorry, at the hospital. And I was like, I hope you're okay. Make sure they know what they're talking about or fire. Isn't there that like Naruto fanfiction where it's like set in Canada and like Sasuke knows a lot about like urban development or something? Because like the person who was writing it was like a government worker. Am I crazy? This was Naruto, right? I'm just like fairly sure this was Naruto. Someone would need to like find this. But I know this is a thing. I will say ER lady, it was very much like it was just very like a lot of times she would just describe things or talk about stuff and it was like really, really visceral. And I was like, this is crazy. It's not like it was like set in a hospital all of a sudden. But I was like, geez, okay. I mean, that's one way. That's one way to go about it, I guess. Char and Amuro do their taxes. Yeah, I mean, I do like the ones where like people just clearly pull from like their own like personal like experiences or whatever. Like, I think that's fun. But yeah. It's not like it was not in the hospital. It was not set in the hospital. More genuine, maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna write MGS fic and they're gonna be VTubers. They're gonna be VTubers. Otacon is gonna have to do VTuber taxes. Enjoy! Enjoy! Snake's already a VTuber pretty much. With how many codec calls? What? He basically has to repeat what he hears and reads. I'm reading a chat. Snake does that for a different reason. One we might have in common, but not the same. Not the same. Also, it's just very like video game, I feel. A video game dialogue tends to be written like that sometimes when like characters like when characters give you important information. Video game question mark. Okay. No, it's just video game dialogue where a character will give you important info and then your character will go, ah, yes, the save button, like to make sure that you got it. Like it's just how they write video game. That's why he talked like that. I fear. What Sasuke Uchida wants is an indeterminate ECO2 Step 2 position with the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation that offers a decent salary, health benefits, paid vacation, and a manager who won't break all of his Excel spreadsheets. Whoa! The harder you push something like that, the more you tell on your lack of depth, IMO? What do you mean by that? I thought he wanted to kill his brother. No, he wants Excel spreadsheets. Does he do any murder in that one? Can't he want both? A guy can want both. A guy can want both. Wants to catch it for tax fraud. It's like a crazy, it's like a really long fic too, isn't it? Like the Sasuke one, I think it is. Something like that. I don't know. That was pretty interesting though. There is a tag for poor email etiquette. It's kind of crazy. It's like that, what is it called? Like I never got into that. The when X is Y is stretched, pushed too enthusiastically, it's like, do you only... Oh. I don't know if you're mad at me or somebody else, so I'm just gonna, like, move on. I think we agree, though. I'm not really sure. This old man takes a really long time to type. Nah, see, that could have been in response to anything. I don't even know. Could have been anything. I just said, not sure. Phone. Cook it on your computer. Don't you have some fancy keyboard? What are you doing? Principal, hello. Wait, I want to see the tags on this fic. Did you find it? I want to see it. There's like 4 tags on this. Oh my gosh. I was really excited. I thought this was going to be crazy. I'm not arguing with Mimi. I will not type in full sentences. Would you like punctuation too? No. Type faster. Public servants for the government of Canada AU? No plot, no sex, just endless ATIPs. What's an ATIP? Sasuke is overworked and Kakashi can't use Microsoft Excel. Occasional unprofessional conduct, poor email etiquette. This is not an official publication of the government of Canada, but if it was, it would be in both official languages. I need to meet this person. I think this is like their job. Like this is like their job. This is their job. I'm pretty sure. Like this is like actually their job, and so that's why they wrote this. They wrote like multiple, I want to say. I don't know for sure though. Where's the French version? They said if it was official, they would put it in French. That's what that says. That's what that tag says. It's not an official publication of the government of Canada, but if it was, it would be in both official languages. So like if it were official, they would put it in French too. My brain said French too, and like obviously like that made sense, but my immediate thought in my head was, yeah, they made like yeah, French too. They made another French. French, another one. They made another one. I'm gonna make it headache medicine, I think. French too. French too. You've never seen this face? I do this every time I go BRB. Because I got it because I thought it was cute, but then I realized it doesn't really have a lot of use cases. I'm really cold. My toes are cold. My toes. My toes. Nobby, maybe you are me. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe you're me. Have Gabi and Mimi ever been in the same room? No. Well, yeah. Right now? This is kind of sweet. I can type myself. Where is my sock? My socks. Me talking into a faraway mirror right now. I actually have a mirror against my... no! I have a mirror against my wall. So I could be talking into it. But I could, I guess. A wall mirror. As they usually are. I don't know where else you would put it. I prefer ceiling mirrors. Oh. I didn't know you were like that. I like how it looks like sleep talking. Me too. Bots, delete my message. Look at this pervert. Look at this pervert. heart. Wait, I think that's the first time we've ever had like a funny pen. I'm sure we've had others. No, because I have like one active mod and we don't really pin stuff. I think this is the first time we've like evilly pinned a chatter. This is beautiful. I'm a real Twitch streamer now. Crucified. It's a test run. Beautiful mudcrab. No, I'm just not fast enough most of the time to like pin somebody or even delete stuff. Sometimes people, I don't know, sometimes people say crazy stuff and I just have to be like, okay, I guess. I'd rather not. I can't mention the fingers. Yeah, what was that? I like entered the Discord earlier today and all I saw was a bunch of dormies be like, yeah, I can fit 5 fingers. And I was like, I don't think I want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what is happening. I must assume that they meant in their mouth. Because we were talking about my like jaw exercises. My jaw exercises. Flexing on Mimi with our jaw. Yeah. I can't open my mouth that wide because my jaw hurts. And I think it was about that. Dormies in VC. True! Can they fit a light bulb? Maybe. Adrian! Jaw exercise. Jaw exercise. Jaw exercise. Naka can fit a light bulb for sure. Whoa. Did you like try or? I don't know. I have 300 checkies to sign soon. Sorry, they're like on my desk and I'm getting reminded. I'm thinking about it. I'm the horrors. There was a product sold for jaw exercise for guys who wanted to get a really sharp jawline a few years ago. Oh, like mewing or something. Start now. Oh, is one mine? I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, like mewing. I don't know how do you mew? For a while, I don't. I'm sorry. When things seem like I don't want to know what they are, I don't look into them because I don't want to know. So when I heard of mewing, I genuinely assumed that a bunch of young men were like meowing like a cat. Like I thought they kind of went like meow, and it like kind of like made their mouth like, you know, like I thought they made the sound. I thought they were like mewing like cats, and that's how it worked. Positioning the mouth in an odd way to try to shape it. Oh, that's less fun. That's less exciting. I thought it was like, I thought they were meowing. Which, I don't care about this stuff, truthfully. I think it's dumb. It's just resting the tongue on the roof of your mouth. I do that all the time. And everybody does that, don't they? Most people do that. I don't get this. I don't understand. Anyways. I don't know. I see stuff about that stuff, and it doesn't make any sense to me. It makes me feel old, also. It makes me feel old. Like, I was like seeing all those like joke tweets that like VTubers were making, where they were like, "Oh, I'm like blank maxing and something something," and I was like, "What? What does that mean?" Welcome to missing out on memes. Well, I think this is like very much like within what I should understand. I really don't want to. I don't want to. I think is the thing. I realized I don't want to. Highlight snack to. They're out there ruining perfectly fine, kind of nerdy looking dudes, and I think that's a crime, actually. I think that's a crime. I think that should be illegal. I don't want to see it. 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 The green Zelda tee and khakis? True! The green Zelda tee and khakis. What do the nerdy guys need to be rocking? I don't know. Let nerds be kind of average. I'm just like a nerdy looking dude, you know? Like when you look at a guy and you go, yeah. That's a dork. That guy knows all of his times tables. For sure. I don't really like... I bet he knows 25 digits of pi. How many digits of pi do you know? Is it 25? The thing is that like I'll be totally honest. I'll be totally real. Like if somebody started reciting pi to me, I don't know. I don't know pi. So like you could get pretty far, I think. And I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. Like I'd believe it. I don't know pi. I don't know past 314. I did not know it was 31415. I didn't know that. So like you guys are like reciting it, and I'm like, I don't know enough of pi for this to work. So yeah, that's probably right. That could be wrong. I have no clue. Why are you all memorizing this? Because they were nerds. We rounded it down to 3. Like, you could just copy-paste that. Someone's gonna come to a meet and greet and spend the whole minute reciting pi to me. Naka, I have found your next bit. Naka, I found your next bit. Next time. Next meet and greet. You got this. I need to do the list of compliments? Yeah, that's lame. Memorize pi, genius. Hi, Winnie Boy! I fiercely reject memorizing pi because I hated the idea of that as being good at math. I knew 15 in school. Yeah, no, I mean, you hated it, but you do remember how many digits you knew. And you thought that you should throw it in, just so we all knew that you knew 15, just in case we were wondering, which we weren't. I fiercely rejected the idea, but I did know 15 digits in case you were wondering. But I don't think it means anything or matters for that matter. Matters, you know, but 15 digits of pi, BTW. Well, I was wondering. That's good. Well, somebody was. That's a good thing. You know, I wonder sometimes. I mean, I think there's a good bit of people who could type exactly that and get the same reaction. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I do wish that I could tell you that you were like deeply special, but something about specifically that comment with the 50 with the I do 15 by the way. I think I've done like drive-bys of people saying similar things like that multiple times. To be fair, sorry. I was too focused on memorizing the math I might actually use. I don't remember math, like, at all. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared that one day I'm gonna have to go to school again. It's probably gonna happen. They're gonna send me back. And I am not gonna know any math at all. Do you remember Pythagorean theorem? I don't know what that is. Maybe. I know how to add number to other number. Yeah. I don't remember. I mean, I use math, like simple math. I know how to use simple math, but not like crazy math. If you learn how to derive math from first principles, you won't have to worry about forgetting. If you had to go back, what would you want to study? I don't know. I think that's like a big part of it. I don't know what I would do. Guys, what should I do? Pick my career for me. What do you think I'd be good at? Mouse, office lady, mouse, zoo, insider trading, Vtuber, yaoi science, study biology so you can experiment on mice, Vtuber, zoo, political science, lab mouse, biology because zoo. Do you know how much math you need for zoo? Just grab an English major and do some kind of technical writing as a day job. That's kind of what I thought about previously. You only need Calc 1 and 2 for zoo. Yeah, but like, there's math and science. And also, those are hard. Also, zoo, very competitive. I don't know if people know that. Working at zoo is very competitive. Something to do with vet office. Vet also very competitive. Like, extremely competitive. And very math. It's very math. I just said that I'm not good at math. No. I don't know if I could work in a zoo, to be honest, though. I would never be able to stream if I worked in a zoo. Get dormies to teach you math? Dude. You guys would hate it. Like the person who hangs out with the animals so they relax. I don't think that's a job. I was going to school to be a music teacher. I wanted to be a teacher for a bit. Now I don't. So. Hi, Amy. Hi, Reagan. I loved tutoring a lot. I bet you did. You just get to be right all the time. Become a flight attendant? Your slave schedule is already a mess? I make the suggestion because the uniform is cute and I want to see Mimi struggle with the overhead bin. I was well loved. I had fans. Yeah, I bet you did, dude. I bet. I was muted. Can you say hi again? Hi, Evie. Housewife. I don't think that pays very well. I don't think that pays very well. I need you to do it again. No, I'm not gonna do it again. Hi, Srante. I was a popular guy in middle school for all the wrong reasons. What does that mean? What did you do? In middle school? What did you do? What does that mean? I don't know. Yeah, what did you do, Naka? What did you do? Gambling? Don't all your expenses get covered as a mousewife? Yeah, okay, but if I was like a mousewife, I don't know. Can't just drop that Iran. He's on phone. He's taking a long time to type. Give him a second. Give him a second. What? Have a good butt? That's all. And another thing I will not mention. What that mean? Oh, never mind. I get it. I have a butt lore too. What do you mean? You have butt lore. What is butt lore? What does that mean? What does that mean? Were they like smacking it? No, yeah, that's fair. I had my butt grabbed a lot in high school. I forget men do this to each other. This is like a thing. Men do this to each other, don't they? They like kind of smack each other's butt. It's like a man thing, isn't it? It's like a guy thing. Like, do they? This is not a thing. No. Amongst normie men, this is absolutely a thing. I'm sorry to tell you guys this. They do this. It's a sports guy thing. Yeah. Yeah, I've had it smacked a lot. Within the last year, I could count at least 5 times. 1 a month. They got you already. We're only 13 days into May. Oh, you guys. Whoa, hey. I had an awful experience with it in high school. My friends are all butt grabby, not smacky. I do hate that you guys had to find out like this, so... Sometimes dudes be smacking each other. What? Wait, how would you... No. I don't need to know. Wavy! Thank you for subscribing! What a fascinating time to join stream. Welcome. You're so curious. I don't want to know about the thing that Owen said. Wouldn't that be difficult to do? How do you... Why would you... Why? Dormi-sana is gonna go crazy? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. You were supposed to be aware at all times. What is happening? What is happening? That's a global... Wait, how do you like... But how do you... Isn't... How... I don't think I know where things are. Okay? I don't think I know where things are. Please don't tell me. Please don't explain. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Where hand go? No. Had to... Where hand... How hand... Don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't know. All I know is Yaoi. All I know is Yaoi. They don't study Yaoi science. After gym, all the sports guys would cram into the showers all at the same time. They don't... No, they don't do that in Yaoi. From the other side, not the back? Wait, that's crazy. That's like so forward. That's so forward. Yeah, wow. Whoa. Because you guys were like, oh, like tap, like you would tap your butt, and so I was like, and then you brought up, and so I was like, wait, but how, huh? I don't know if I want to know this. Why? That's so weird. How unpleasant. Women don't do this. Did the Fujos never learn of this? I don't... No, what would the Fujos use this for? Boys are weird. Weird. Also, I don't read sports yaoi, so maybe that's why I don't read sports yaoi. So I feel like I only really like I think I've talked about the type of ships that I'm into, and it wouldn't really make sense for like either of them to be doing something like that. So maybe that's why I've never come across this. I'm sure if I was into what was that show called? Heated Rivalry. I'm sure if I were into Heated Rivalry and reading Heated Rivalry fanfiction, that I would understand this. Probably. I'm gonna go read Heated Rivalry fanfiction. I didn't like that show, I'll be honest. Aren't the Twisted Guys sports? Yeah, but they like literally try to kill each other. So I think they're kind of past what did you call it? The tapping? I think they're past that. I fear. That show was weak. It was like both. It was not good on the sports side, and then it wasn't good on the yaoi side either. Like, the yaoi was kind of boring. I fear I missed some important transitions. Don't worry about it. I will say, like, the last few episodes were pretty okay. And like the side plot was like okay. Call me a fool, but I was surprised by the lack of hockey. Well, so the hockey is like set dressing. Unfortunately, because like you'd have to be like kind of crazy to like. You'd have to be like kind of crazy to write out the whole hockey game. Though I would think that would be awesome for somebody to do, like to write the Fujoism, but in like within the hockey. I think that would be really cool. But no hockey. Just men. And like I didn't think that either of them were that cute. I didn't think that they were cute. I think I was supposed to find them cute. I think they are supposed to be cute. Everyone's underwear models. They're all really hot. Like they're all objectively very hot. Like that's kind of, I think like they're all really hot. Also, aren't hockey players kind of bulky usually? Like they're kind of big guys. In a softer way, I would say. These dudes were like perfect abs and muscles, and I was like, this is not right. This is not right. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. Way too many teeth. True! That's why bodybuilders at shows are out of breath going upstairs. Yeah. My grandpa did both lifting, deadlifting, power lift. I don't know terminology for this. But he did both like lifting, and he did like also bodybuilding. He did both. And he looked drastically different depending on like what thing he was doing. It was kind of crazy, I won't lie. It was kind of insane. But like when he did like lifting, he just kind of looked chunky. Not like in a bad way, but he just kind of looked chunky. But he was really good at it. He like won like trophies and awards and stuff, so I guess he was good to. Powerlifters look like walking fridges. Yeah, that guy's like 6 foot something. Dude, I'm like so unlucky because like everyone on that side of the family is like super tall. And then everyone on my dad's side is really short. I could have been huge. Did you inherit his muscles? No. But I did go to his like lifting competitions sometimes as a wee mouse. And I was like, this is scary. I was like, this is really scary. Like, understandably, because like I did not get it at all. And when somebody's lifting like 500 plus pounds and it's like your grandpa, like that's kind of like terrifying. Because I was like, that's like a lot. That's a lot of pounds. You should not be lifting that many pounds. I was like, what if he died? So all I remember is that I would watch some of it and I would get really, really nervous and stressed out. And then my mom would have to take me outside and I'd go play in the dirt. So... Because I was like crying. I was like sobbing. I was like, he's going to die. I was like, he's not gonna die. And I was like, he's gonna die. And I just started sobbing. And she would take me outside and I'd go play in the dirt. So... It's scary. It was scary to me. It was scary. You have to understand. What did you think about Free? I never watched Free, shockingly. I never watched Free. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of the like traditional like Fujo animes. I watched Italian. I never watched Free. Free is the swimming one. I don't watch sports anime. What about you? No, I tried the biking one. I tried. I don't think he missed much with Free. I'm a man now. I love Ping Pong, the animation. Well, yeah, I like Ping Pong. Yuri on Ice sucked. I hated so much it made me so mad. Okay, Grandpa. I know the two men kissed in that, but you gotta get with the times, dude. Okay? You gotta get with the times. That's really messed up. It's really messed up, dude. I can't believe you'd say that. I watched Yuri on Ice. I liked Yuri on Ice. I think about the Ashes. I do too. I do too. I remember I was in school when Yuri on Ice was happening. I feel like you also... Okay. I feel like you partially need to like kind of understand... Like... I get it if you're like, it wasn't enough. Okay, sure. But I remember it was kind of crazy. Like, because I remember like I was still in school and like me and my friends would like rush to like, I say friends, but like basically any anime watcher that was in my school. We didn't really know each other, but like it was kind of like that big of a deal. Like everybody was kind of like fujoshiing out, and like we would go to lunch. It'd be lunchtime, and we would gather around the iPhone to watch the newest Yuri on Ice episode. I remember the kiss news broke before lunch could happen. That's how big of a deal this was. We couldn't even get to lunch. And I was already being sent screen caps of the kiss. And I was like, this cannot be real. I didn't believe it until I watched the episode. I literally thought it was fake. I literally thought it was like totally fake. Like, this was serious. This was serious. Can you imagine like a bunch of like baby anime fans, not even really friends, just like the only people who are watching anime, kind of weird kids, all huddled around an iPhone. Nobody's eating, by the way, because we have all heard by now that there's a kiss in this episode. So nobody's even eating. Nobody's eating their lunch. We are all just like watching the iPhone. And then it happened. And everybody was like dead silent, like just like disbelief, I feel. Not even like excitement, just like true disbelief in the moment that that was like a thing that actually happened. And the weird thing is, I don't think that's not the last episode, but I do think that's the last episode like we all watched together. It was like one of those things where it was like it happened and then we like never touched it again. It was kind of strange. Truth be told. I never forget. Never forget. Never forget. Truly. I don't remember. I think that's like the only thing I really remember from Yuri on Ice. Oh, I liked the little blonde one. The magic is gone when it gets real. I agree and disagree. I feel like Yuri on Ice was like if they didn't like become somehow official, I feel like people would be mad, right? Right? Like people would be mad no matter what, you know? So I think it was good that it became official. Of course. I feel like if they ended any other way, it would be bad. Personally. But I think it was just more of like the shock that like it actually happened. Because especially like if you've like, I feel like at that point in time, like if you had been like shipping things, for it to like actually occur was kind of crazy. You know? The photoshopping the... I can't stop thinking about the photoshopping the rings. Photoshopping the rings? Photoshopping the rings! I can't believe she did that. She got me with that one. I can't believe that's real. I can. That does sound like something she would do. That does sound like something she would do. Should I say she likes to lie on the internet? But I do believe that was her. I really do. Maybe she's lying, but like truly, I do believe that was her. Ashton did what? So she used to scour the internet. The like short version is that she used to scour the internet for the scans of like Yuri on Ice in the magazines, and she would Photoshop engagement like wedding bands on to Yuri and Victor, and then she would post it. Because the threads would go so fast that she would then post it to trick people. And she would trick people into thinking that the official versions of those like magazine scans had them with wedding rings on. Because I don't know if you remember this, but this like definitely was like a thing that people would argue over like all the time. They'd be like, no, like the magazine leak came out and they're wearing wedding rings and blah, 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 and like the Fujos would fight. And it's like a real thing. It's like a real thing that would happen. And she said that was her. Like, she was the one doing that. And you know what? I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe that she did that. I do. I truly do believe that she did that. It does sound like her. I know. It's crazy. But I remember when she talked about doing this, I was like... I literally got into arguments because of you. Like, you caused me to get into arguments on the internet, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know you were making me get into arguments on the internet. The cashier in the bakery that I worked at mentioned the rings? No, like, this was such a widespread thing. Like, don't think you guys understand. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, not even on the internet. I think I argued with one of the girls that I was, like, watching Yuri on Ice with about the rings, and I was like, they're not real. Like, it's not a real thing. And people were like, no, it is. I saw it. And I was like, no, it's not real. It's edited. I was like, it's edited. Nobody believed me. Nobody believed me. Every day I wake up. Yeah, I'd heard of this. I know! It's like, that's like crazy. I feel like that's like the craziest thing that she's done. Maybe. I don't know if that's the craziest thing that she's done, but it's like definitely up there. It's definitely up there! I don't know. I don't know. Vtuber. True. Yes. True. Now I'm like scared. Mouse. I need a cute introduction. I always feel like such a dork when I stream with beautiful women and we do self-intros and I go, I'm a mouse. I need like a cute one. It's so cute. It kind of rules. No, I want like a cute one. I want a cute one. I want like a cute one where I'm like, you are a mouse. At this point, it's kind of cute in its own way. It gets right to the point, but you are a mouse. No, I know, but... You know, girls have like really cute ones where they're like... I'm this and then I'm catchphrase and I'm this thing and I do this and I'm like, I want a thing. I don't do anything. We talked about this. Hence the Burger King clip where I'm a Burger King cashier. I don't have a job. I'm like unemployed. So many VTubers have jobs. Yeah, Ashton's is like crazy polished. I don't have a job. I need a job. She's not a mouse. That's also kind of true. But yeah, I need to become employed. I'm not employed. I need to be employed. I'm a mouse and I'm unemployed? No, that's not good either. Mousekeeping? No, I don't want to be mousekeeping. I'm unemployed mouse of Taco Pizza. Yeah, instead of hi, I'm Nemimi, Yane, I'm a mouse, I'm just gonna be like, hi, I'm Nemimi, Yane, I'm unemployed. Hi, I'm Nemimi, Yane, I have no job. Niles Pitch is basically I'm a centipede thing and I give off different vibes and I swear in Spanish. So you're fine. Please hire me. Yeah, maybe I could give them like a resume, you know? Hi Uplan, hi Ink. I'm gonna give them a resume. Pull out a business card. Is this nothing? It's not great. It's not great. What are your skills? I am I'm not a mouse. I'm good at talking, I think. You're about to say that I'm a mouse. What would you say your biggest strength is? Yeah. Do you have any certifications? No. Your biggest weakness? Small. Recall a time where you failed. What did you do to grow from that experience? Angry. What is your expected wage? $2. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Vtuber, probably. She left. employed and excited to work with you today. Dude, you guys are making me sound like a loser. I'm gonna be next to girls and they're gonna be like, I'm like your da 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 da. And I'm gonna be like, hi, I'm Mimi. I got no job and no aspirations. And I'm a mouse. And they're gonna be like, you. I want to see if people roll. Yeah, one time I had an interview and they asked me what part of the salad I would be. What did you say? I said I'd be a crouton. I said I would be a crouton because I said that croutons are not... I said they're not always in salads, but I feel like when included, they add a bit of like a different texture and a little bit of crunch. I said it like spices up the salad. They liked it. I will say I did get hired. So I actually, shockingly, despite this conversation, I have been hired for every job I've ever interviewed for, and I interview quite well. Don't really know why. I think it's because like the structure is very there. Like when people ask questions, I know what they want from me. So I mean, it's like very easy when you think about it, right? How many did you apply to in total? 2? I've had 5 jobs. It's very rehearsed. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of like, you know what they want from you. They're fake conversations. Yeah, they're fake conversations. Hi, who's ever. You always got them? Never failed an interview? Damn. Yeah. But also, like, I mean, I wasn't interviewing for anything like crazy. So I've had multiple where they like hired me right away. They literally hit me with that like, alright, so when can you start working? And I'm like, nah. You like me. You like me. But then I work there and they don't like me anymore. So yeah. So that's kind of like the downside. I get out of like the structured back and forth, and I'm like a person, and then they hate me. So yeah. Oh wow. I mean, I'm pretty good at like doing job. Job is easy, but I'm not good at people. Well, I'm good at like customer service, because customer service is also a script. And I feel like people don't know that unless you or the customer goes off script, which doesn't happen very often, to be totally honest. But like, yeah, when you do customer service, like for the most part, it's just like a person coming up and you go like, wow, buy thing? Thank you. How day? And they go, good. And you go, great. Do you have card? They say yes or no. They say no. You go, you want card? They say no. You move on. Sometimes they tell you like a random thing and you go, yeah. True. I scared. So yeah. I know, like, I like the ones where people kind of go off script, but like in a positive way. Like, I think my favorite thing was always like people who, how do I explain this? Like, you know, the best part of retail is when you have like a person who drags you around, but like in a positive way. I loved like a weird person who just wanted to drag me all around, and it was a customer. So I got to waste so much time. It was so cool. I got to waste so much time because they just wanted me to like walk around the store with them while they tried to find stuff and like wouldn't let me leave. And I was like, okay. And then like my my manager would like look at me and be like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, I'm helping the customer. And they can't get mad about it because I'm helping the customer. And that was pretty fun. I remember this one lady had a dog. And she wanted to find like 6 different things that were like all at different parts of the store. And I helped her and I got to pet her dog. It was pretty awesome, actually. So, pet that dog. I did. I got to pet the dog. And we talked about the dog. And then, like, she wasn't sure about one of the items, so we got to do a loop. And I did that until, like, the end of my shift, basically. It was so cool. And I was like, she wanted me to help her. Sorry. They were like... Not that much. How long is this lady dragging you around for? Like, almost an hour. It was pretty cool, though. She was trying to get some gift for her, like, granddaughter. I don't know. And it was pretty fun. We just, like, were yapping. We were yapping like crazy. I was like, this is awesome. This is awesome. That's always the best. That's always the best. That's always the best part. I love when they drag you around. Cause you get to skip out on work. Maybe that's bad, but especially if they're like chill. Because then she would be like, oh, well, what's your opinion? Do you think I should buy this or this? Or do you think I should buy this or this? How do you think I should like wrap this? Do you think I should do this or this? And I'd be like, wow, this is awesome! This is awesome! It was very fun. So, I miss it. Well, I kind of do that now, to be fair. I like sit here and I yap and Dormies will sometimes drag me around on like some random tangent. And it wastes a bunch of my time. Positive. So, it's kind of similar, I think. It's like kind of the same, but not. But it is, but not. Actually true. Yeah. Yeah. Which job had the cutest apron? I don't wear an apron at this job. To be fair. Waste time positive. I mean, it is. It is. I wanted to play a game today, but I don't know what to play, so we're yapping. We're doing sledding game tomorrow, so you guys better be prepared to sled. You better be ready. Better be ready for sledding. More sled. Costco. I think I played the Costco last night. Costco. I'm not gonna put it on the screen. Sandwich rolls. Didn't take migraine medicine earlier. I'm always taking migraine medicine. Oh, I got it wrong. Wow, these are cheap. Holy, how cheap are these rolls? Whoa. Wow. I don't know if this is right. That does not seem right. Hey, I'm looking this up. And it says that they're more expensive on different parts of the internet. $2.99? Sorry, I was spoiling the Costco. $2.99 for 12 count sliced sandwich rolls? That's very cheap, is it not? Yeah, no, that's like super cheap, right? It's really cheap. Yeah, I didn't think it would be that cheap. I wanted to... I wanted, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I wanted to show you guys stuff, but I was told that I could only, like, tease the thing that I have. I'm only allowed to tease it. And at that point, I feel like I should just wait. You know? I feel like I should just wait instead of tease. I don't know. I was pretty excited, but I can only tease, not post. Tease is good? I don't know. You'll see soon. The tangent, yeah. This is the teaser. You'll see soon. You'll see soon, like very soon. So, I hope. Hopefully before break, so I can actually like post about it. I mean, I say that like I won't be posting, but it's also way easier to like post on my computer. So it's way easier to post on my computer. That soon? Well, hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. Lucky! Thank you for subscribing. Hey, Busy Mouse. Hi! I'm dying. What? Hi, Cooper! Live. No, I'm just sleepy. I've been like, not... Can you tease if I need my credit card? Yeah, probably. Sorry, man. I hate to do this to you. Hi, Diamond! I feel like that's been like a known factor, though. Sorry. Sorry! Sorry! Hi, Soup. It's okay, I be shopping. Dormies be shopping. Can't you wait? Well, it'll still be there. It's not like a one-day thing. It'll still be there. I don't know how many things you were working on. Too many! Too many. That's how many. Too many. Too many. Hi, Busy Mouse. You're getting enough rest. You're sounding better already. Well, I wasn't dying yesterday. Rocky was dying yesterday. I felt so bad. Thank you for subscribing, Cooper. I'm very sleepy. Dormies give me like energy, but I'm sure like I opened stream when I was dying. Dormies give me energy, but I'm sure by like the end of the stream, I'm going to die. Also, I want to show you guys stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes I want to like show you guys things, and then yeah, you can get to. No, like how do I say this? I kind of dislike the like VTuber like everything has to be like a thing. Sometimes I think we should just do things. You know? Because like a cool thing will be done and then I have to like sit on it for like 3 months. Why? That's stupid. It's stupid. It bothers me because then it's like done and then I have to like make 30 other things for it for some reason. Yeah, no, not bound by contract. But I feel like people always like yell at VTuber when VTuber do thing. I mean, like, I feel like you can always still like do a thing. You know what I mean? Things should happen. Things should happen. But sometimes I get excited. Also, I saw this post recently that was all like debuts of stuff don't really help if you're like a baby VTuber, and I was like, low key, kind of spitting. Kind of spitting. Kind of spitting. Kind of spitting. I actually kind of like don't disagree with that take. Because and you're like, I have a new cool thing, nobody's really gonna see that you're talking about your new cool thing anyways, because you're tiny. And then they're probably not gonna tune in because they don't care. If you're like huge, then they're like, oh wow, big VTuber has shiny, sparkly new thing. Right? That's pretty exciting. Or the initial one? I didn't even have an initial one, to be honest. I didn't even have an initial debut. I feel. I just streamed at like 10 p.m. I streamed Minecraft. Because I was like, I don't know how my computer is gonna handle like OBS and streaming, so I just streamed Minecraft. At like 10 p.m. on a Wednesday. And then I went on break for like a whole weekend. Because I was like, nobody's gonna be around anyways, so I'll just stream Minecraft. Because I wanted to! I was like excited and I wanted to. So I did it. Was that a good idea? I don't know. The stream's missing because I didn't know how to save VODs, so maybe it was a bad idea. Maybe I needed more experience beforehand. Maybe. It's funnier like that. I don't disagree, to be honest. I don't disagree. It was interesting. Also, like, sometimes like I want to do something and I don't know. Like, I almost get more scared doing like a big thing. One day someone will show up actually having a recording? Dude, that could happen. It could happen one day. It could happen. So I swear, I'm sure there's somebody out there who has a recording of it. Like, there has to be. Like, there's like some freaks that I feel like just record like any stream that they're watching. So I feel like there has to be. There has to be. Somehow I doubt it. No, I somehow I genuinely believe this. I have to believe it, I think. Hi, Calvin. Yeah, but the first one? I don't know. Something in me says that somebody out there has it. I don't know why I think this. Didn't you unlist it? No, I didn't know how to save VODs, so it doesn't exist. I literally didn't know how to save VODs, like it doesn't exist. I didn't unlist it. Dude, the freaks who I tell them not to tell me that they're recording stuff of me. They literally record while I'm streaming. Like that's how people archive stuff. They don't like grab it after it gets posted. They're recording right now. Like the people who archive like VTubers, like they're recording while the streamer is streaming. It's not like a oh, it was up for like 5 seconds. The spawning point. No, I know. Can't miss that chance. Yeah. Yeah. There were people there. I'm saying more like there could have been a person who has that like set up for streams that they watch. And like maybe they had it on. And so like maybe there's a chance that out there somewhere the Nemimi Yane debut stream exists. You know? It could have. Somebody could have it. Not impossible, but improbable. Nobody was ever saying that it's like there's like 50 people with it. We're just saying that there's a chance that like somebody out there might have it. Somebody out there might have it. It's not impossible. It's truly not impossible. No, of course not. There's 49 people with it. True. Some freak out there. I want to show you guys something. I can make it work though. Actually. I don't know. Where should I put you? What screen do you want to be on? You're legally obligated? I think I've asked before for people to like screen 2. No, I have to switch screens so I can like be annoying. What screen do you want to be on? I want to show you guys something. It'll be scuffed. It'll be scuffed. It'll be scuffed. Okay, you're going to starting screen for a little bit. Sorry. It'll be incredibly scuffed. That's if I can get it to work, which I might not be able to. But we'll see. I want to show you guys something. Mostly because honestly, I want to use it. I was gonna wait, but I mean, there's things I need to like mess with. There's things I need to tweak and mess with. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It might be a little scuff central, okay? But I want to show you something. You're gonna have to give me a second. Scuff is fun? Wait, not really. Not really. Oh wait, how do I go? Okay. How do I like make this like not? Give me a second. Dun, dun. Why does this hate me? It might be too scuffed. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, is that right? Oh, it might be over. It might be over. Can this go away? I hate this thing. It might be over. What the heck? Why is this on? Ew. How do I get out of here? It hates me! Wait, it hates me! Wait, it hates me! It hates me. It hates me. Why does it hate me? Why does it hate me? Why does it hate me? It hates me. I wanted to show you guys stuff. It's telling me not to show you. No, I will figure this out. I will figure it out. I will. I will. Wait, actually, I don't even know if this works like default now that I'm doing. Oh no, it does. Okay. It's fine. Don't. No. You. How do I like restart this? I'm complaining. It hates me. How do I? Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. No. Yes. No. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Why doesn't it want to work? Agreeing to terms of service. I know, yeah, but it doesn't want to work for some reason. Wait. How do I get this to work? It's always just worked. So that might be part of the problem. Because it's always worked. So I don't know how to connect it. What? Wait. It doesn't work. Oh, you know why? That's probably why. Wait. Now? Does it work? It doesn't work! Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it want to work? I don't know how to make it work. That's the thing. Another process. So retry. Try again. Retry. Tech problem radio play. Yeah, it like literally doesn't want to work like at all. I don't know. I've always been able to make it work. Hold on, let me restart. Let me restart everything. It's going to work! I'm gonna make it work! Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! If it works, you guys will be so excited. I swear to you. Free tech problem voice pack. No! It will work! It will! Like 500 people have left. They're like, get out of here, this loser. It will. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Did it work? It worked! Oh my gosh. I got it to work. Okay. See, all you need to do is restart the thing. That's all you need. You just need to restart the program. And if you restart the program, it'll work. Duh. That's how it works. Of course. I know this because I'm really good at things. I turned it off and on again. Can I like move here? Oh, it has me like, I'm very turned for some reason. Is it? Ew, no. No. Why am I so turned? Rotate. Stop rotating me. Don't rotate me. Don't rotate me. Oh, you know what? That's probably my fault. Okay. 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 This should be... okay. Maybe. It might not work very well, though. We'll see. It does work. Whoa! It works! It's kind of like... it's kind of wonky. It's kind of wonky. But... it works. A little bit. I want to use it. I want to use it. So it it. We'll do like the whole thing. We'll do the whole thing. This is why you show up to every stream. This is why, actually. This is why. Maybe I should be like... Can't really see. Because it's just top of me. It's just top of me. Not all of me. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? I want to use it. So... They are very squish. Wait. I need to mess with some stuff, but yeah. You guys will get to see. We'll do like a whole thing on my birthday. On my birthday. On my birthday. Sorry, I'm like looking at chat. You guys are over there, so I'll look at myself. Hello. On my birthday, we'll do like a whole thing. Like a whole stream. But I want to play like Wii games and stuff in 3D. And I want to use this one because it's cute. And I don't want to wait like 3 months. I don't want to wait like 3 months. But we'll do stuff with it, I think. Yeah. I need to mess with a bunch of stuff. Oh, okay, cute. Yeah! There's supposed to be a way for me to turn it off. My 3D modeler kept adding stuff to it that she thought would be cute. So I have an okay now. I'm gonna have to shave it at some point. But I'll figure that out later. How to shave it. Do you guys want to see something? Wait. Hold on. Let me do... where is it? Where is it? There it is. Look. Dummies. Dummies. Look. Look. Are you looking? Are you looking? Look. Look! That's you! Guys, this modeler is kind of crazy, by the way. I can like take off my shoes. I got feet. They gave me toes. Proof. Do I want to show you my toes? Nah. Look at Dormy. I'm taking you guys to like a metal show. Are your toenails painted? Yeah. It's kind of crazy. I can like take my shoes off. I don't want to, but I could. Look, I'm really cute. Yay! Isn't it good? Right? Isn't it good? Rotating you, rotating you. Spin. Take off the shoes? I don't want to take my shoes off. Around the world, 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 around the world. You're not willing to. It is a toggle. I literally said it was. I literally said it was a toggle. I can like take. I can take everything off. It's kind of crazy. Wait. Look. Well, not everything. Not everything. No. Look. Isn't this weird? Isn't it so strange? I can be like really naked. You look so naked. Right. Isn't it strange? My huge socks. I've never considered skinny shins. What do you think my shins look like? Like legs. Wow. It does look wrong though, doesn't it? I think it looks wrong. It looks wrong! Hello. Hi. Hi. Fang! I was gonna wait until my birthday, but it's done. Isn't it cute? Wait, how do I like... I wanna play Wii! I wanna play the Wii! I wanna play the Wii! Also, there's a good chance the artist is probably gonna post it, because I don't think I like NDA'd or anything, so... I gotta win. I gotta be first. Look. I can puff my cheek. I look like a chipmunk. Can't get linked if you leak first? Yeah. This is a stream for very dedicated dormies because I pushed it back like for 5 hours from my regular stream time, and I canceled Zelda. You have to be like obsessed or something to be here. She's so close. Mm. Yeah, do you have games? Do you have games on your phone? Do you have games on your phone? Do you have games? Do you have games? Do you have games on your phone? Hey, do you do you do you have games on your phone? I have Plague Inc. I love Plague Inc. Just Palatro? I got Palatro? Ugh. Ew. Yuck. Yucky. Hi. Hi. Fruit Ninja! I love Fruit Ninja. Look at my ear. Whoa. Hi. Hello. Seiko is making me unwell. Don't die! Don't die. Ooh. Wait, wait. Wait, perverts. Perverts. Perverts, perverts. Look, 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 look. Perverts. Let's see it. No, I gotta save some stuff for my birthday. I gotta save some things for my birthday. At least a few. Whoa. Are you nuking this? No, I'm not nuking it. It's stay. I have to show it because otherwise I would like plan a whole thing and keep it secret until my birthday, and that would suck because I want to play games on the Wii. So I'm just ripping the band-aid off. She nuked us with the doggo though. I think that guy's dead. I have like pretty decent like trackers, and also like I got the model and it's pretty cute, so I want to use it. I want to use it. I think I took too many screenshots. This isn't even like full anything, so. Yeah, because you guys remember my tracking from my what was it? My my April Fool's stream. So it'll be that with this. That with this. yeah, happy birthday. Wow, wait, yeah, you're getting this on your birthday. That's crazy. 3D on White Girl Wednesday. Wait, that's true! Oh my gosh. White Girl Wednesday. White Girl Wednesday 2. White Girl Wednesday 2. I don't know. This is just like me face, only face track, not entire track, only face. That's why I'm like so close. Hello. Listen into my cranium. Wow. My noggin. This isn't healthy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did see this and I was like, they might die. They might die. A sacrifice, yeah. Wait. Look. Oh, not like that. Wait. Ah. Just him. I'm trying to like make him more like forward. I mean, Ratatouille. Wait, that's kind of true. Ratatouille. Look at the little feet. Your little feet are so pink. Little pink feet. Pink feet. I want to see your butt. Whoa! How do I see? How do I see your butt? Oh no. Wait, that's like the top of my head. Butt. But yeah. Can you wiggle like from like the behind wiggle? Look at him go! What? Sideways. Oh. Yay! Yay! Yay. Yay! Isn't it exciting? Isn't it exciting? It's exciting. We're gonna play Wii games. Also, hi Calvin, hi Corona, hi Lucy, Lucy, hi Ifity. We're gonna play the Wii with 3D stuff. And it's gonna be miserable. But it'll be lots of fun. I don't know if I'll do No More Heroes in full 3D, only because like that's gonna be awful. Maybe once for the bit, maybe we'll redo like the tutorial section in 3D, because I can imagine playing that entire game like standing. It's probably like really awful. But I should have a way to like like very reliably like capture the Wii now. So I want to do like silly games in 3D, I think. I mainly got 3D to be silly. So that's kind of the idea, is I want it to be silly. So yeah, we'll do like the full, I want to do like a full-blown like 3D debut of sorts, for my birthday, where maybe I'll try to get like a room, maybe. I don't know, I'm ice soup, so maybe not. But maybe we will try. And then we can have like call-ins, and so like Senna and Barry, I guess. and they can tell me to like get on my hands and knees, and I'll do it because they're cute women. And they're telling me to do it, and I'll want to do it because they're cute women, you know? That's how it'll be. That's what they do. Don't pervert me. You know it's true. You guys have seen, you've seen 3D debuts before. They're literally, it's always some girl and her friends, and they go, yeah, now get on your hands and knees and bark like a dog, and they do it. Why? I don't know, but they do. They do it though. I want to like show the normie, but it's kind of hard. Twitch asked me if I really wanted to call you a pervert. I think it does that pretty often. Dude, I have feet. I still can't believe I have feet. I don't know if I'll like ever like I don't know if I'll ever like take my, I guess. Wait, I could do like Florch, like streams from the Florch. You have feet? Yeah, no, I have feet. Do you actually want to see them? I'll show them to you. I thought they were pretty cute. I'm not a foot person, but I did think they were pretty cute. I won't lie. Okay, ignore my legs briefly. I have feet. Like, I literally have toes. Isn't that kind of crazy? I have feet. Isn't that wild? Who made a long-running vid to never show tail? Can you show the soles of your... No! I'm not showing you the soles of my feet! No! Hi. Wait, also... Naked. Naked! 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 Isn't it fun? It's so silly. Oh yeah, I can also do this, I guess, so I can be just feet. And... no shoes. It's so silly. Yeah, look at my stompers, though. Look at my stompers. You gotta see, I'm compensating with my height, man. Look at my stompers. Look at my stompers. Yeah. My stompers. Should probably be careful. Also, look, it's you. It's you! Dormy on the head, dormy in the pocket. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody commented on my individual teeth. Leave my teeth alone. Leave leave my teeth alone. Since when was the house 3D? I have another 3D model, but I got a new one. They're so detailed. Is that bad? They're cute. I like them. This is my favorite. The like... Wait, let me move over here. Can you get a closer look at my mouth? No. What is wrong with you? What is your problem? Can you not see it enough? I'm the dentist. The modeler put in so you're a freak. You're a pervert. Freaky! Freaky, freaky dormies. Freaky, freaky dormies. Dentist POV would be cute. I think we gotta put you guys in prison. I think we gotta put you in prison. I think we literally have to put you in jail. Like, actually. You can't say that. Do not put me in prison, I won't survive. Tia already taught me how dentists are Yuri? I don't remember this. Too cute for prison. Oh yeah, Monogatari. I don't think we've reached that part in Monogatari though. Have we? Oh yeah, the getting hit by a bus. I think you guys explained this to me forever ago. Like forever ago, forever ago. This is the worst I've ever been. They have the plague. The toothbrush twist Yowie man. Because I think he's weird. I think he's really weird. Like, very strange guy or something. I think it's weird that he has, like, the whole, like, teeth thing. I'm sitting on my couch there. Put me on the TV. You are so mouse, it's amazing. True. Yay! I wanted to show because it's cute. And also, I wanted to use it for silly 3D stream. Silly 3D stream. We can do Wii Sports. Wii Bowling! I used to be really good at Wii Bowling, actually. Now that I think about it. Wii Bowling. I don't know how to, like, position myself. Hi. Wii Bowling! We can do Wii Bowling. We can do Wii... Fencing? Didn't they have like a sword one? That's like a sports resort, right? Sports resort, I think is the sports one. I think. The V-Ride one I asked, but the modeler has been sick not responding. So I have to see. I have to poke about it. I have to poke about it. Hopefully soon, no. Hopefully soon. Also, I kind of wanted to have this one out at the very least. I guess. So, yay! Star Wars games. Wait, we can play Link's bow and arrow thing. The Link's crossbow bow training. The one that you guys keep talking about. Crossbow training. Switch Sports. Is there Switch Sports? Link's twink training. His twink training. Hi, online scrub. Switch Sports. I want to do Wii Sports Resort. That's the one with the sword fighting, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah. I want to play that one. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be like. I'm gonna win, and then we're gonna play boxing. Oh yeah, I was really good at boxing and the other one, boxing and bowling. We can fight Mike. Yeah. Or Matt. Yeah. Archery. There's an archery one too. We will do it. Making the playing Wii at your friend's house on sleepover where you play a bunch of random Wii games and then show us your Animal Crossing City, Folk City, before getting told off by your dad to go to bed. Wait, true. Oh yeah, I talked about this forever ago, but I'm still open to you guys sending me slop. By the way, because I know for a bit people were sending me like DS and Game Boy slop. Because I do want to revisit that idea of like playing a bunch of like slop like DS games. So if you ever go to like used game stores and you see a bunch of like Wii slop or DS slop, consider donating to your local mouse. DS has so much slop. Yeah, May is like crazy busy for me. I made my schedule next week. And I have like I have stuff every single day. But I'm hoping to really get into the swing of things where I want to start doing more like DS stuff. DS stuff. Wii 3D streams. I want us to do morning stream at least once or twice or maybe every week. I'll try. And there's a lot of stuff that I really want to do, but I kind of got slammed. I kind of got slammed with like 500 things at the same time. But I'm hoping that I will get through. Are you sure you want me to go look for slot? Okay, maybe look for good games. You could also send me good games. I have. What do I have now at this point? What do I have? I have. Oh yeah, I organized all my games. They're on my cart next to my computer. I have PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, Wii, DS. I have a 3DS, but I don't have a way to capture it, so I don't know about that. And I have a Switch. That's recent though. Yeah. And DS also plays Game Boy Advance games. You need a GameCube. I do. They have a gachapon machine filled with slop cards. Wait, that's kind of awesome. Yeah. Only if you want to, though. You don't have to. Don't. Only if you want. Don't do it if not want. Does your Wii not play GameCube? Oh no, my Wii does play GameCube. You're right. My Wii plays GameCube. Yes, my Wii plays GameCube. Some of them don't, but mine does. Yeah. Dormies! 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 Squishing you. Yay! Excited. Excited. There's many good things coming, I think. Many good times to be had. Hopefully. Hopefully. Everything is looking mouse. Yeah. Things have been busy and hard, but I think that they will be good ultimately. I hope. I hope that you guys keep supporting me because I want to do lots of cool stuff. I'm so excited for mouse, even if not much mouse stream. There will be many mouse stream, I promise. I promise there will be many mouse stream. Too many. I have so many stream ideas. I don't have the time. I have a lot of stuff that I want to get finished this month, and then June should be pretty empty for me. And I have some other stuff to finish and get sent out in June. But June I'm hoping in June to get like the Mimi morning stream set up and all my capture cards working. Hopefully, like all my different capture devices working. And like the DS games and stuff. And the Wii, 3D Wii. Those are my immediate stream plans, hopefully. So yeah. I'll be in Canada all of June. Whoa. Oh yeah, you said you were going to see your girlfriend? I think you said that. Dormy's dating. Have fun. I'll also be in Canada for all of June. Whoa! And not seeing a woman. You're just there. It's crazy. You had to do it like that. You guys are all like, oh my gosh, Mimi, that's so messed up. That's so messed up. He's happy right now. He's happy. Yeah, he's happy. He's right where he wants to be. He's right where he wants to be. Is he seeing men plural? Whoa. 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 But yeah, and it's my birthday in July, and we'll do like a 3D birthday stream where I'll be really silly, and it'll be super fun. I think it'll be super fun. My birthday is July 18th. You guys better plan something. I'm expecting like a crazy birthday present. It better be like the coolest freaking thing. I don't care. I joke. It better be the coolest thing ever, actually. And it better be so freaking awesome. And no, it's okay. We'll do 3D and we'll be silly, because I feel like I'm probably not even gonna do anything that crazy. I'm just gonna show up and be mouse, so... Yay! Yay! But yeah, I wanted to show this because if I didn't do it soon, then I would wait until my birthday. And then I would be like kicking the wall every 5 seconds. We clearly like an enable needy mouse, so I don't think I should get more needy than I am. It's probably a bad idea. Probably. Though you can, feel free, get worse. No, and yet. No, and yet. Put me more needy if you're cute about it. What is not cute? What is not cute? I worry that if I'm too, you guys will find me annoying. Also, I told this to a friend recently. And she was like, I think you should kill them. Because I was talking about how sometimes I'll get needy and you guys will be like, yeah, that's too bad. Well, you are second in line. Well, maybe if you debuted 5 years ago, you would be my #1, but you're not. So that sucks to be you. And I'm like, why do you say that to me? Who is saying this to you? I think people think they're funny. People do say this. I think that they think they're being humorous. They think they're being humorous. But they have said it. They say this. That's what I thank you. I was like, what? I'm being attacked. They think they're so funny. They think they're so funny. And it hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings. Maybe Yane, my life is yours in like a warrior kind of way or something. You have people at Uplink being like, maybe I'll do the meet and greet? What do you mean by that? When you're here, I'm the only VTuber ever. Yay! I've never heard of another VTuber in my life. I don't know. I don't know any other women. I don't think those exist. I think there's only one. And then like the girlmies, those are also women. Women are that mouse girl in my computer. It's true. Right. 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 Do you know? Don't grab your monitor. You'll hurt the mouse. You'll hurt the mouse. Right. Thank you for subscribing, couple. Right. Everyone should be nice to me. Everyone should be nice to me. Mimi Plush soon, hopefully, right? With the... Hopefully. Hello, daily VTuber thighs. Not taking the socks back off, I'm sorry. Takezo, thank you! Thank you for gifting on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like Mimi. I try in my own way. I know. I'm just needy. I think. Sometimes if people are mean. Sometimes people are mean to Mimi. And they should be nice to Mimi. I think. Yay. They should be nice to Mimi. I'm nice to you. I know. You should draw me more. I don't know. Actually, I'd like to see more art first before I can co-sign. I swear to. Please. You draw me pretty cute. I wonder, do you think that your art's not cute enough? I still feel like artists say that sometimes. They're like, I don't think I capture how cute you are very well. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think it works. Mimi art is always cute because it's drawn by dormies. Are you able to make your eyes into hypnosis spirals? That would be a trip if you could. Boy, do I have a VOD for you. Also, in normal polite company, we call that guru guru. So you don't sound like a pervert. Just so you know in the future. Right? Good. Good, good, good. I don't want to draw all the chains on the collar. Oh, wait. No need. No need. But I like the collar. Well, there's less of it. You can draw my PJs. Please put it back on. Okay. There's less of it in my PJs, to be fair. You could always draw the PJ version. Mimi do be saying feel free to simplify. That is true. I do say that. I don't you can remove every accessory if you want to. My appendix just burst. I haven't. Removes ears? No. The jacket logo that never gets drawn? I've seen many artists have just like grabbed my jacket logo and just pasted it on there. Thank you, Evan, for gifting Northern Lion. I hope he is enjoying his subscription to the Nemimi Yane channel. Isn't he like a year? He's almost at a year. He's at 11 months. He's at 11 months! He's at 11 months. Diamond! Thank you for subscribing. I always forget the jacket logo is a thing. It's okay. It's okay. Will you be pulling up to the Project Hail Mary watch along? If I'm free! Yeah. Wait, what's the jacket logo? Oh my god. It's like a little... You can't really see it, but it's like a little like mouse cheese thing. I've never noticed. It's okay. Can't really see it anyways. There's a jacket logo? Yeah, there's a logo on my jacket. I will say, you guys might end up seeing it, but the artist, the 3D modeler for this, took. I don't know if I want to say this. She put it on my panties. It's like right on the front. Can we see it? I don't think so. You might see when I do like a full tracking thing. It's not impossible. But it's more, they're very short, like, so I don't get in trouble. They're very shorts, so I don't get in trouble. Cause like every VTuber ever flashes everybody when they do 3D because of like the skirt physics. Everybody wears a super short skirt. So yeah, but I remember I was they messaged me. Your personality is branded panties? Yeah, I think white with a blue bow or like little brand panties, I think is best. Yeah. To get flashed? Well, you might get flashed in any like weird 3D streams I do before that. But yeah, my skirt is like really short, so like, you know, just in case I move, it might be bad. So they're like little shorts. But she showed me, like, she was like, oh, is this correct for the underwear? And I was like, panty. And then my little logo is on there. I was like, wait. It's kind of awesome, actually, I would say. I don't want to show... I'm not going to show it intentionally, because I feel like if I show it by accident, it's, like, safe. It's, like, safe. But if I show it intentionally, I'm going to get in trouble. Right? So, don't... Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. I think if I had any say, the little mouse would be on there, but I didn't have a say, and I thought it was really funny, so I kept it. I'm killing him. There he goes. I don't know how fast can I shake. I feel like if I shake my head too fast, my headphones are gonna fall off. Not shaken baby syndrome. Cute, normal baby. I look like I'm gamer slouching. Hello. Hello. That's so cute. It's so cute. They work on so many things. I hope dormies are excited. Hopefully. Hopefully. Wait. okay? I love dormies. Also, for dormies who haven't experienced Mimi break, this always happens. I do something crazy and then I disappear for 3 to 4 days. And then I come back and I'm like, hey guys! And everybody's like a puddle on the floor. This is like the tried and true method, I feel. Yippee! She's evil! No. Not evil. How do I like... I wanna like... How do I like make it to where you're like... Looks at you. You are tall, POV. It's not nearly angled enough. How do I... Hello. Hi. Can look at my dormy. What kind of adhesive? I don't know. Damien, hello. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Those sad pouty chibis. Wait, true. True. You wouldn't let go either. It's not like glue. Just whoa. You also wouldn't let go. If it was you. So I heard you have hard eyes. I have felt so incredibly guilty regarding that story. And you always, I feel like, make me feel so bad about that. And I, like, feel so terrible that you take it. I think it's funny. I think it's insanely funny. Personally, I find it really funny. So if anybody doesn't know, he's a kicked puppy. How can you be a kicked puppy with... No, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. But for anybody who doesn't know, at Offkai last year, Rice drew the art for the Rodent Room coasters. And drew me with hard eyes. And I like... And everybody else looks normal. Like, everybody else was like, yay, happy, oh my gosh, I love being a rodent. And I was like, smug with the hard eyes. I had to be like, hey, I don't know if this is like a good first impression. Anyone got the pic? I might have the sketch from like forever ago. I think. So if you have the rodent room coaster, do you guys have the? Oh, it's in live. Okay, yeah. So this is the coaster, but I had my like neon hard eyes on in it. Like it was the same face. It was the same like. How do I? Can I like recreate this? Hold on. How do I? No, I'm like angled so strangely. I can't be smug like that, I don't think. But it was that face! But with... Kinda like that, I guess? And... I was like... I had to message the poor guy running the room, and I was like, hey, the art is really good. I like it. However, I think the hard eyes is maybe a little too much for something being handed out for free to a bunch of people who will not know who I am. And I told this story because I thought it was really funny. I thought it was hilarious. And then every time I've told it, somebody reports it to the poor artist, who I am not hating on. Truthfully, I thought the hard eyes art was really good. It's just like, you know, it's something that you post on Twitter and you get like 1,000 likes for, and people respond smug rat to. Not a freebie in the off-kite party room. Perhaps. Perhaps. Maybe. Just maybe. But I do like how smug I look. I think it's really cute. But I do think the smug with the hard eyes was probably too much. And I've always felt so bad because I told the story and I thought that I made Rice upset. I thought that I offended, and I didn't mean to offend because I thought it was hilarious. I might have gotten here sooner had that been the final design. Dude, do you know how disappointed I'm sure many people were seeing fan art of me for a while and then they show up and this is what they get? Also, like people who like probably like got into the docky and stuff too. People who might have seen the docky and then were like, let me tune in. Let me tune in. And then I'm like, You're stuck here forever. You can never leave. The thing is I also like sexy mouse art. That's the problem. But I don't think that I'm very sexy. But I do think it's cool when people draw it. I'm like, that's neat. Forever! You're stuck here forever. True. You like sexy pervert? Dude, I have naked women on my walls right now. Sometimes I feel like a teenage boy who got to buy like a woman in bikini poster for the first time ever. You know? I'm glad you said that. Yeah, I think you sent me a marshmallow recently that was like, I worry that if I draw perverted art, you will think that I am a pervert. And I'm like, no. I mean, you are, but that's okay. I'm also a pervert, so. Well, I feel like a lot of the art that people have done is like... I feel like I can low-key count on my hands when it's like actually like crazy, like crazy. But I feel like most of it has been like similar to stuff that I would like hang on my walls. Like honestly, in my humble opinion. So many artists ask, can I draw Mimi like that? I don't want to upset her. No! I like Ero Kawaii. I like Ero Kawaii. I have many figure from Ero Kawaii artist. I have tapestry from Ero Kawaii artist. I like it. It's cute. Literally on my desk right now, I have Blade, Standy, and that other guy. That other guy that I like stuff from. That other artist. That other one. I have two of them on my desk right now. The other guy that everybody thinks is a woman for some reason. I don't know why this happened, but yeah, the one that everybody thinks is a woman. That one. Why? I don't know. It drives me insane. Like, actually, it drives me so crazy. You're describing a lot of artists. Well, I think it's because he draws girls cute and also draws them, like, with cute clothes. And so people are like, oh, only a woman can draw a cute girl in a cute outfit. Yes. I don't know. You know, can I say something bold? Can I say something bold and that something that I also find to be generally true? If the male self-insert is ikemen, the artist is a man. And people always will say that it's an ikemen self-insert because that's a woman drawing it. And like, no. Like, literally, like, 9 times out of 10, if the male self-insert is, like, really, like, kind of really cute, the artist is a man. Like, most of the time. I'm so for real. When the dude is handsome, it's usually a guy. It is. I swear to you. I swear. It's like people who met that, like, one, like, kind of, like, infamous artist. I think he was at AX last year. People met him for their, like, autographs. And they were like, wait, why is he hot? And it's like, have you seen? Of course he's hot. It's always true. It's always true. I'm just saying. It's always true. This is my tried and true method. Genuinely. Yeah. I also think it's so funny because people will literally be like, no, I've like met that artist. That artist is definitely not a woman. And people will be like, no, I don't think so. I think you're lying, actually. I think you're a liar. And it's like, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah. Anyways, my point is that I like Ero Kawaii art. Or I guess what Vtuber fans would call lewd art. I think it's cute. I might not retweet it. Because if it's like too far, I probably won't retweet it. If it's like if it's still within like cute range, I might retweet it. I'm not sure. We'll see. It's kind of up to my own discretion if I retweet or don't retweet stuff. So, you know. Sorry. Art of you is always cute. No, I agree. It is. I also save it. Just sometimes I don't retweet it because I don't want people to bother me about it. Right? I don't want people to be like, I saw you retweet that freaky thing. Are you freaky? Do you want that? And it's like, no! I don't want it. I don't want it. I just think it's cute. Yeah, you into this? Like, no! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And I don't really want to be like, I don't want to be like an SFW. Like, I feel like the Daki, while it might be like very, very arrow compared to the way that I am, I feel like it feels right though. I feel like if I was like, I don't know, like if I was like sexy on it, it would be like it would be like bad. It would be so But I think like the expression and the pose is like, it's good to, I think. Yeah. I'm scared. But yeah, so anyways, that's my tangent. If artists are like, can I draw this? You can tell them it's okay. I don't know if they'll believe you, but it is fine. I used to have it like in my like replies to my reference that like any type of fan art is okay. Maybe I should like pull that back out. Or you can just find the tweet. So you're good the way you are. Well, this is the way I want to be. Truthfully. I'm also like not even as freaky as like most mainstream VTubers, I would say. I'm pretty well behaved. I'm pretty well behaved. I'm very shy. So I'm very shy. Well-behaved mouse. Yeah, well-behaved mouse. True. True. Yes. She explained. I do. This entire conversation has already made me kind of want to die. But I know that it's like been like a thing recently. Because I feel like there's been like newer artists around. And I feel like they're worried that they're going to upset me. First off, I think it would be very, very difficult to upset me. I'm very much like all for artistic expression. Whoa, I turned. I'm very all for artistic expression. Sometimes things I don't retweet or interact with because I just don't want to like... I don't want to give like an impression to like people that they can say things and act a certain way. To me. Which is why I just don't. But I am very pro artistic expression. And if it's something that I don't want to interact with, I just want to interact with it. And a big thing that I kind of said too early on was that I don't want to police art of me. One, I don't know. And then also I think you get into like a really weird territory where it becomes like, oh, well you can draw that, but you can't draw this. Oh, but this is a step too far, and then if you're already like interacting with something that you like don't want to interact with, so right? You know? I don't want to deal with that. Did you get a haircut? I did, actually. Hi, Muse. But yeah, it won't offend me. It's very hard to offend. So, please, no worry. And every Mimi you draw is cute. So, you should draw Mimi. You should draw Mimi, I'll save it. I'll be like, yay! It's time for bed for Gobby. Good night, Gobby! Good night! I think... it is late, actually. I realized... I'm like, wait, I haven't been streaming that long. And then I'm like... I started so late. I started so late. I started so late. Hello. My noggin. Did you eat food? I had a sandwich earlier. Yay! Okay. I will see you tomorrow! And we will sled. Are you excited? We're gonna sled. Make sure you have your sledding game. You can sled with me. We'll sled together. And this is my last stream for break. It might be a kind of short one. Depending on when I get started, I might have to start late and then I might have to end. But we'll see. I'll do my best. We'll sled for as long as possible, and we'll yap a lot, and we'll play games together, and it'll be super, super fun. And then I will be back before you know it, and I will bother you so much. A full week of Mimi. A whole week of Mimi when you come back. I already made my schedule.